welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a what I eat in a day. Keep watching. First we're gonna make the salted caramel sauce. So add in 4 heaped tablespoons of canned coconut cream in a small pan, and you want to heat that up and add a tablespoon of coconut sugar, a teaspoon of mesquite powder, and a little bit of salt. The mesquite powder is going to give a really nice natural caramel flavor to this, as well as the coconut sugar. So make sure that's all mixed through, and then you want to bring it to a simmer on medium to low heat, and just simmer that down for about 5 minutes, and it's going to thicken up, and let it cool down on the side. Then I made the ice cream parts. I put in 2 small frozen bananas, but you can do a whole normal sized banana, and a cup of frozen cauliflower, which you won't taste, and just blend that up. And you'll probably need to scrape the sides down and sort of mix it through a few times whilst you're blending it together. And then once it starts to form more like an ice cream type consistency, add in around 1/3 cup of coconut yogurt and just blend that up in the food processor until it turns into ice cream. So then you want to pour over a shot of espresso and the salted caramel sauce. It tastes really good. It almost tastes like the Starbucks caramel frappuccino, but a much healthier version. For lunch, I made miso soup. I'll make a proper recipe video for this, but basically you just need to make the stock using shiitake mushroom and kombu, which is a specific type of seaweed, and I just soaked that overnight, and then I heated it up, and just before it started to boil, I removed the kombu, and then I wanted to make it more of a hearty miso soup, so I decided to add in some potato, and then I also decided to have some tofu as well. And with the tofu I didn't use, I just made a small snack. Then I brought the stock to a boil and I added the potatoes. Then once the potato was cooked, I added in some mochi cubes. So this isn't sweet mochi, it's actually savory, and it only takes a few minutes to cook. And once that was soft and squishy and cooked through, turn off the heat and add the miso paste. You don't want it to boil because it's going to kill the probiotics inside the miso. And then to finish off, I just added in the tofu that I chopped up earlier. And yeah, that was it. You can serve this with rice if you want, but I couldn't be bothered to make any, so I just had it by itself. Also, miso is really healthy because it's fermented and it's got probiotics inside it. And for dinner, I'm just making some oil-free chips with a homemade sweet chili sauce. For the sweet chili, these are the ingredients you will need, as well as some water. You want to put 1/4 cup of water in a pan and heat that up, and then just add all of the ingredients. And then you want to bring it to a boil and then reduce the heat and just simmer that for 5 minutes until it thickens up a little bit. Then turn it off and put it to the side, and as it cools it's going to get even thicker because the sugar's sort of kind of like caramelized. And the chips are really easy. I just peeled a bunch of potatoes, cut them up, and just so they baked quicker, I actually decided to boil the potato chips in water until they're almost fully cooked, and then I just added in some garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. no oil, and then I put them on a baking sheet and I just bake them for around 10 minutes at 220 degrees.
And that was what I had for dinner.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next video.